Yo, we're back with another one. So today, I really want to talk about anime moments that made me emotional, like almost to the point where I cried. I did cry on one of them. I'm gonna save that one for last, but let's get to it. So the first one that gets me emotional every single time is from Naruto. At the end of the war, where Naruto said goodbye to Minato, bruh. That shit had me getting ready to tear up. I'm watching it midway through and seeing Minato's face look at Naruto after he's telling him, and then you seeing Naruto start to cry. I'm like, it was crazy to me because I'm like, bro, he was cat, bro. He was a badass kid, but he did not listen to the Hokage. But I didn't care, bro. It just made me like really get emotional. I was like, damn, bro. And I was looking at some of the comments, and I seen people saying like, "Damn, Minato died twice on his birthday." After Minato told him happy birthday, I was like, "Damn, he really is just saying goodbye to him again, bro." And it's still crazy to me that Sasuke was plotting that whole time to kill Naruto and find a way to take over the whole village. I was like, bro, he kind of out of pocket for that. But it did make me feel really emotional, bro. And that's one of my favorite scenes I always go back to and watch every single time. All right, so another moment is definitely when Reagan told Mob the truth, bro. That stint of him, he been lying to him his whole life. And I feel like Mob was somewhat aware of him lying. But Reagan played such a pivotal role in Mob's life to me. I mean, to all of us. We all know he did. That when he actually admitted it got me emotional just watching him tear up a little bit and seeing Mob actually just listening and accepting out, because he did look kind of scary there when he was staring at Reagan. Reagan went through hell to get all the way to get to Mob, and just for him to stop him and tell him that he was a fraud and he wasn't afraid to admit it. He said he just hated himself for it, bro. He hated that side of himself of being a fraud. And he said he was just proud of Mob. He told him he could be himself. And I always love that because I can just relate to the doubt of hiding myself when it comes like on Mob's side, man. I feel like a lot of us can relate to it as people, bro. But I really did love Reagan actually admitting it. I was wondering if he ever was gonna do it. That's why Mob Psycho is one of my favorite animes. It hurt my heart that it's done, but it had to be ended. All right, man. So another moment was definitely when Gintoki cut down Takasuki. Ah, man, in the movie. I remember watching that, bro. And I remember sitting there watching Gintoki's face making me sad because you could just tell he didn't want to cut him down, bro. Because Utsuro took over the body because it was his blood. I got confused about it, but I had to go look at it on Reddit. I'm not going to explain it because I don't think I'm that good at explaining it. But it really made me sad because Gintoki was so ready to cry in front of him. But Takasuki was like, bro. You can't do that, bro. Yeah, I know, bro. I know he wanted him to hold his tears until he passed away. And then when he passed away, Gintoki shedded a tear. And he was telling him that he still had more. Takasuki was telling Gintoki he still had more life left for him. And Gintoki said, "Wait for me in hell." I was like, man, it made me sad because, bro, watching Gintoki be like that, man, and I built so much attachment to the characters, bro. I was like, bro, that anime was definitely one of the ones where I really enjoyed. It's like my second favorite anime of all time. So, oh man, that scene is so crazy because every time I see it, bro, I be getting a little emotional, man, and I be like, damn, I can't believe that it happened like that, because I didn't expect that was gonna happen. And it was so silent throughout the fight. But when he cut him down, it was just sitting there and like laying there, and he was just getting ready to pass. Bro, tears was ready to come out. I felt them. Just watching Gintoki's face, bro. All right, so this next one is kind of weird because it's not a particular moment, But it's kind of like throughout the whole arc of watching My Hero, of watching Midoriya struggle to go, like, he was out there damn near by himself. I think the first scene that really hit me hard is watching All Might struggle with Midoriya walking away, and he didn't even Midoriya didn't even eat the food. He just kept running, and then everybody kept being afraid of him the whole time. That was one of the scenes. And then when it was Midoriya versus Class 1A, I think I really did enjoy that scene a lot, because they all were trying to convince him to come back, but he just didn't. He just was too worried about them and didn't want them to get hurt. And then Bakugo convinced him after he apologized. It was such a good thing to watch, because Bakugo been so mean to him for so long, and he never admitted anything to him besides that one time they fought each other. And I feel like this could be their relationship can really be bettered out. I wonder what's gonna happen in the next season. Was it season 7? And I think that whole little mini arc of Midoriya, what do you call him, Dark Deku or whatever, I loved it, because it was just so cool just to see Midoriya just out there on his own, because bro, they were struggling so hard. And that I really do enjoy My Hero. I think it does get a lot of flack when it really doesn't need to. But they did such a good job in pulling me in with that whole little arc right there. Watching Stan come there, talk to All Might, and I didn't say it on this channel a couple times before, so it's just really, they did a really good job. That's all I can say about that, bro. And I really did enjoy Midoriya arc by himself, for real. All right, last but not least, the moment where I cried on, bro. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Golden Wind, Abakio's death, bro. So look, I'll get y'all a little backstory. I already knew he died because I came across the JoJo video and they were talking about this, and I think he was in a thumbnail. But they executed it so well that I don't know what happened to me in that moment. I just started crying. So look, when Abakio got hold, I was like, oh. But when they came to the body and seen it, Naruto denying the death, he was denying it so hard, and he was punching on Giorno, telling him to bring him back. It was just too late, bro. It was way too late. And when it was I was starting to tear up. But when I seen him, he hit his body. He hit Giorno. Giorno landed on his body and he moved. And Naruto just had to accept that he was dead. That shit was so fucking sad. I started to shed a tear, but I was starting to cry a little bit more when he started calling out to Bruno's name, and he said, Bujarate! They was going so hard in this studio, bro. They was going so hard. The Japanese voice actor was spazzing on that. Then he fell and started crying, bro. That shit hurt my heart, bro. Because all of them felt it. Bruno bit his lip. They were all walking away sweaty. At least they found some evidence and stuff, but oh man, that hurt, bro. That hurt so bad. Because the music was perfect. That whole scene was perfect, bro. I just remember crying. And I remember I had to screen record the video or whatever after that, because I'm like, bro, that was my first time ever crying to an anime in my life. I don't think I've cried since, but I've been close to crying dang near a couple times. But it was like that one really hit me. That was back in 2020 or 2021. It was I think it was 2020. But man, that shit had me crying, not crying, but it was so beautiful how they did it, bro, and they executed it very well, bro. If you've seen the scene already, bro, you know what I'm talking about, man. That shit was perfect. All right, and that will be all, people. I'll probably make another video like this in maybe a year or two when I get more anime through, and I do got some other moments, but I don't think there's enough to put in part 2. But those moments do get me emotional, man. Just thinking about them is so crazy. I just rewatched the clips and all that before I did everything. So be on the lookout. I'm about to tell you about the anime I just been watching that I'm almost done with or caught up on. Other than that, y'all, peace out. Love y'all. Bye.